Been a very interesting past 24 hours, and by that I mean, you have something 1 minute, and the next minute it's completely gone. It's completely vanished. It's over. It's done. It's through. And I was having a great day yesterday. I hung out with my friends. I went and ate Tokyo, which is a Japanese steakhouse, kind of like a bookie. Then we went and saw Ninja Turtles. And then we went to Sports World, which has putt-putt and go-karts and stuff like that. So that was a lot of fun. And then right before we left the Sports World, I get a text from my sister Jacqueline. She asks me, did Robin Williams really die? She texts me those questions all the time, like, a while back there was a hoax that Jackie Chan died, and then a few years ago there was a hoax that Ace Frehley from Kiss died. You can't really trust these things. And then there was a Facebook post the other day saying that Channing Tatum committed suicide, and a lot of people shared it and they were freaking out about it, and then it turned out to be a hoax. I actually did some research. I went to his Wikipedia. I just Googled Robin Williams, and sure enough, the first results were multiple articles of him that said that he has died, that he's passed away. And what it said was his death by asphyxiation, which could be multiple things. That means he could have choked himself, he could have hung himself, he could have, like my grandma was saying, could have turned the car on in the garage and the carbon monoxide killed him. So it wasn't really confirmed, but just said asphyxiation. So a lot of people assume, oh, he hung himself, which the coroners basically reported, yeah, he hung himself with a belt. They also, at the crime scene, found cuts across his arms, and they found a pocket knife. It was pretty brutal, not gonna lie. He died, but what he left behind was the definition of a legacy. He touched so many people's lives. He made them laugh, he made them cry. He basically had a reputation of being one of the most talented thespians, actors we have ever had, ever. One of the top comedians of all time. It saddens me because I looked up to him a lot. Hell, Mrs. Doubtfire is in my top 5 favorite movies of all time. That's how much I love that movie, because what he brought to the character, just the way he acted, the old woman fat suit. That was really funny. It killed me. I died a little bit on the inside. He was so iconic. He had multiple roles that inspired multiple people. Genie from Aladdin, an article was posted, top 10 things you didn't know about Robin Williams, and one of them was he improvised most of his lines in that movie. That's how amazing he was. So all that crap where he's talking really, really fast, and then he made that up. That was amazing. And so inspirational. And hilarious to this day. The movie's been out for almost 20 years, could be over 20 years. It still makes me laugh to this day. From when I was 2 years old watching it to 22 years old, it makes me laugh because how amazing he was as that role. And then also his line that he said in Hook when he played Peter Pan, death would be a great adventure. I'm getting kind of choked up here. He was in so many roles that just touched me. Like I said, Mrs. Doubtfire, Genie, Peter Pan, Cy Parrish from 1 Hour Photo. He played Dr. McGuire from Good Will Hunting, which I also watched. Chris Stuckman, he did a video basically saying that was the role that touched his heart because of personal reasons. It wasn't really one of his funnier roles. Of course, he was a smart ass, he was an asshole to Will, but it was a good role. It was really good. It showed he was not only funny, but he can be dramatic. He can have dramatic roles, and he can be just as good either one. So guys, he was suffering from depression, and yes, he took his life, but depression is no joke. I know some people that have depression. I know some people that have bipolar disorder, autism. It's nothing to mess around with. And some comedians have depression. When they tell jokes, that's how they cope with it. They hide it, they mask it by telling jokes and making you think everything's alright when really on the inside they're sad, they're not all there. When he took his life, that was the only way he saw out, I guess. It's sad, but that's the way that he saw it. Guys, if you ever, this is Pork Chop's PSA for the day, if you ever feel depressed, there are so many things that you can do. Now, you can tell a friend, you can talk to a loved one, you know, family. You can go to your priest, you can go to a teacher, you can go to your manager at work, you can go to a coworker. It doesn't matter. You can talk to people. Just know that you are not the only one in this world that's going through depression or anything of the sort. You are not alone. You may feel alone. You may feel as if though nobody cares, but people care. And this is an invitation to any of y'all, not just my piglets, but any of y'all. I've done this before. I would love to do it again, just to know that I made somebody feel better about themselves. Guys, you can come to me. You can come to me, you can message me on Facebook, you can leave a comment below on YouTube right now, just to know that you're not alone, that you have somebody. And guys, also, there's the suicide prevention hotline. You can call that, and it's anonymous, it's free, and if you feel like that there's nobody listening, they will lend an ear for you. 1-800-237-TALK. 1-800-237-8255. You're not alone, guys. You are not alone. And Robin Williams was a legend. The definition of a legacy. And it saddens me that we lost him at such a young age. And it saddens me that I never got to meet him personally. I've been told through celebrities on Facebook and news articles and stuff that he was a hell of a guy. He was a sweetheart. I kept hearing the sweetest, softest guy you will ever meet. Sweetest and softest. Now that's the type of person that I want to surround myself with. So guys, seriously, I mean it at the end of every video, but I am serious. Kollin Pork Chop loves y'all bunches. If y'all need to talk to me, if y'all need to talk to somebody, just do it, or even call the hotline. You're not alone, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a good one. Rest in peace, Robin Williams.